Hear ye. The Honorable Judge Beverly Cannone, also known as Auntie Bev, is now on deck to be read for. Now, first of all, welcome to Seeing Crime. We are about to see some more. And this is episode 31. Thanks for being here. And I'm going to say this disclaimer up front. This is for entertainment purposes only. We are allowed to share our opinions, and I am sharing the opinion of the cards for each and every one of you because, well, we like to know the opinions because we each have one. I'm not a legal expert nor lawyer. I'm not a doctor. I do not give expert advice, except that I am an expert in the cards. We'll leave it at that. So now, here we go. And it's been a real ride. We all heard that. I heard it right away, that little whisper of, we didn't change things, or whatever it is that we didn't change it, or we didn't do this. There was an audible gentleman speaking to her, and I think it was the bailiff, but we don't know. We don't know if it was Auntie Bev unless we were in the courtroom, and I have not heard of anybody saying that they heard it coming directly from her, but she's the only one that would be on the mic, and she would be the only one that would be speaking to a gentleman. On mic. Hot mic. A hot mic mess is what it is. Let me introduce the cards. We have the Kipper deck, which will be laying the foundation for us. We have the bicycle hidden. We have our trusty friend, the vintage tarot. And we have the old style Lenormand deck. You've seen that before, I think, but you're really going to enjoy that. And then I have my House of Zelda crime cards on deck, just waiting to see if we need them or not, and I'm sure we will. It is still Mercury retrograde, and a lot of things can happen, and I still feel that something is going to happen. Today is August 12th. It is Monday. Between the 12th and the 14th, we're going to hear some activity happening. So hang in there, stay tuned, and let's get started. Welcome. And do me a favor, please subscribe or hit that like button, will you? Because that really helps me. Here we go. Putting the hand of fate to the side. Everybody goes to the side, and we are going to start out with a Kipper first. And we are going to be laying the foundation. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I am fighting allergies. And I'm going to show you what I'm drinking. Yes. Hello, Mom. Hello. A Wendy's Diet Coke, because it seems like it's the only thing that helps me keep clear these days. Here we are. I know it's bad for you. But I could guess, after this case, somebody made another remark. Yeah, I may be drinking after, and the hard stuff. No, not really. I don't drink. But it sure does make you think, wow. We're laying the foundation, and here we go. Angels, guides, and spirits. We're asking for the foundation. I'm going to cut again. The foundation for this hot mic moment. My question is, was it Beverly Cannone? Was it her that did this talking? Give us an indication and a sign, and then tell us what's going to happen. Because everybody on earth heard that. Many people, it was very audible, as you know. Here we are. First card, drum roll please. Yes. I don't mean to laugh. But I'll explain why I laughed in just a minute. That's a very serious card. And here I am laughing. Zelda. Pull it together. Sudden wealth. Bad health. I see where this is going. A child. Now these look jumbled. I know they do. But we're going to get through this. This coffin means, yeah, that was pretty much the end of that situation. She got caught, and we're going to have a sudden wealth of additional information that will be coming out. And all of this started curating yesterday on the 11th. When I say curating, I mean the recipe was starting and everything was starting to boil. And I'm sorry, I hit the camera, my goodness. Everything was starting to stir together. There's a total recipe. Bad health. This does not look good for that case. And if they find out that those jury forms, and I'm going to tell you, I know the defense heard that as well. And I'll bet you donuts to dollars that they're the first ones trying to find out what forms that were used. This does not look good. And believe me, because of it, there will be a brand new beginning. Wide-eyed, fresh on the scene, and I believe that they're going to get to the bottom of this. Do I believe that, and it was Auntie Bev talking? Yes. Do I believe that she was talking to a bailiff? Yes, I do. I do believe that. The 20th will be significant on this, and I'm going to say that this, other than Trooper Proctor and his antics, and we're going to be doing a video on him very soon, this is the beginning of this end. I need to lay out some more Kipper. And then we're going to give you a little bit more information here. The community. Yes, the community is bloody well outraged. And the house. And you see there's the 20th, the 9 and 1, and the 20th, definitely. Adjudication. Definitely so. There will be a justification as to, and believe me, this is going to be a hot mess, hot mic story. There's going to be all kinds of descriptors coming out as to, oh no, we didn't really hear that. Yes, we did. It is on tape. Yes. They're not going to try to fool. In fact, I don't even think they're going to really address it. It will be the defense addressing it, and they will get justification, or they'll get justification in this. The House is present. Yes, I believe precedence is taking, okay. I do believe that there is precedence, and that's how Judge Cannone, Auntie Bev, will be ruling, is based on precedence. The community has expressed and is continuing to express the outrage. They want it done. They are tired of the DA. They are tired of the CW. And they are especially tired of Lolly and his antics. Let's put this to the side and let's get out the tarot. Let's see now what information that we are going to be getting here. Let me see. The Strength card. And by the way, we are still in that time period of the Lionsgate portal where things manifest. You're going to see some manifesting with an infinite amount of information coming out. Oh, we're so far from done. And this is why the feds take their time. Because, you know, when people start relaxing, just like what Colin did in that little, I guess it was Snapchat or some type of video, they start getting brave. They start doing things that they think, oh, well, okay, it's over, it's done. I don't have to worry. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, really? You don't have to worry? This case is falling apart. Yeah, the death of the case. Now, this does not mean John or anyone else, and I just have to time out because I don't predict that. what this means. First of all, this is an indicator for a Scorpio card, and no Scorpios, don't get upset with me, because I actually like this card in many situations, including this. This card means that there's about to be a transformation. You see, this flag right here means it is a time for a harvest. Time for a harvest card. What is harvest? It's the fall. What did I say in the last couple of videos? I feel in the fall of this year, things are really going to start escalating, where we see things start just falling apart. But I believe that that hot mess is the beginning of the end. And that's what this means. We're grabbing one more card. Oh, yeah. I mean, I couldn't have picked better cards if I wanted to. If I wanted to say this is falling apart, this is the confirmation. And of course, there's the number 3. Talk about brokenhearted. Definitely so. Let's pick 2 more. It's time now for, they're going to try to save face. You're going to see that. They're going to try to save face, and you're going to see that justice will prevail. And we know that because there is justification. See, my darlings, there's no way that I could, this is amazing to me. I couldn't do this if I tried. There's judges in this. But there will be justification for the defense, because you will see this. There's the balance. You see, this is red robe, power, justice, and it is a Libra card. Now, I'm going to tell you what I think about this. The moon will be in Libra, I believe, on the 29th or on the 30th, somewhere around the end of this month. I'm not sure when. The end of this month, it will be in Libra. That's when things get balanced. And I'm really going to go out on a limb here on prediction scales here and say that by the end of this month, we are going to see some real game stoppers for the CW as far as justification is concerned. Because that's when everything has to gain a balance. And you know the good thing? It goes, I think it's on the 29th, because the 28th is when Mercury retrograde is over and it goes back direct. And you kind of feel like you're hung over there for a minute, but this Libra will make sure that balance comes and the scales of justice are in place. You see, there's a powerful sword there that cuts both ways. It can either cleanse or tear down. And that sword is going to make sure that it is cleansing. Let's grab our friend now, these are really nice cards. You're going to see these are the old style Lenormand deck. They're different versions. You've seen the Piotnik deck that I have. It's kind of the same thing, only there's no words written on this one. Taking the first card up. What do I always say about the lilies? In commemoration, you see there? In commemoration of John. This is all about John. And see, there's number 30. So I'm going to say about the 30th of August, we're going to see some changes. And it's because of Auntie Bev's faux pas with her hot mic, her hot mess. She thinks she's sly as a fox. The 9 of clubs, we've got the number 14 here. Oh, well, I was saying between the 12th and the 14th. But the 9 of clubs means that you have to earn this. You have to earn the right to be on the bench. You have to earn the right to give this verdict. You have to earn, these are things that should be earned by what? Trust. Sorry, I've got a cough drop in so I can talk. You have to earn these things by trust, my darlings. That she does not have. The sun will be shining because the truth will set us free, and that will be on the 31st. We will know some things, and the diamond, there's an ace of diamonds there, which happens to be a timing card, which is also very good. The tower. I want to tell you something a little bit about this tower, my darlings. You see, there is the 6 of spades. Not a good card. But this tower is not like the tower in the tarot. This tower means that there's a process, a progress, a trust that has to be earned. But it also can mean government associations, government facilities. It can mean a hospital, but I believe in this case, it's government. And that's why I'm saying I think we're going to see the tearing down. And I think it's not coincidental that we have 2 towers out, even though the 2 towers don't mean the same. Honey, it's not a coincidence. I'm serious. I could be here with you all day because I love it with you guys. Now we have the bicycle. Auntie Bev. Nice face. 10 of hearts. 5 of hearts. Oh, this is getting juicy, my darlings. The 2 of diamonds. Here we go once again with this business as usual card. But this is good because this is why. And that's Karen Reed. So here's the deal, my darlings. She knows that there will not be a success. She has to make a decision on this, but this is a partnership with her. Now, this is an interesting thing. A partnership with whom? With whom? Let me find. A partnership with the government. Even though she is a part of the government per se. A partnership with the CW, a partnership with the DA, a partnership with maybe someone beyond. That's why there's no compassion, no feelings. Now, I don't believe the judges should show any type of bias one way or the other, and we know what this is. We know what this is. It's shaking hands based on Karen, and this is Karen. Whoa, 3 aces in a row. I should be playing poker, right? All right, here we are, my darlings. And I'm going to turn this one upside because I've got to tell you a little bit about this spade card. We have so many cards here that is giving us indications of confirmation. Do you see this? The Sun card, the 31st, we're going to see this is a timing card. Do you see this, my darlings? The Ace of Spades and the Death card can correlate into sort of kind of the same thing. And this two and this two. Yes, I make a mess of this, but I promise I do know what's... I promise I do know what's happening here. I just want to show you. This is a falling apart of a partnership, a falling apart of an agreement. That is the agreement that Auntie Bev Where is she? Here she is. That is the agreement that Auntie Bev has with the government. It is falling apart. And these two together is basically saying, and of course this ace is another timing card, and basically all the aces are timing cards, but this ace especially is for winter. Now, we're going to see things start falling apart in the fall. I think by the time winter hits, it's going to be done and over. But I don't know, I don't feel that this has much to do with that as much as it has to do with this particular, you see, that's an all-seeing eye, this particular ace of spades. It can be a very frightening card, depending upon the layout. And this layout would make me nervous. If someone was reading my cards and this card came out with this card, I'd be a little nervous. This card can imply imprisonment. It can imply the going down, the toppling. Just a little history. During the Vietnam War, bicycle would they would take these Ace of Spades cards and drop them out into the jungle. And the American troops would put these Ace of Cards either in their pocket or in their caps or helmets so that the enemy could see, because the enemy feels that this is such a bad card, they were frightened of it. So with that coming out, I'm just going to say there needs to be a come to Jesus meeting here with these people, and they have to start figuring out. But, people are telling me, why aren't the Feds stepping in? This is exactly why. They want to see people tripping and falling and just making a mess of things, because the more they do, just like Colin and his little video. Oh, sorry, that was my fault. Just the more they do to mess up, the more evidence it gives them, the worse it looks. Oh, and there I go. Pardon me, I'm so sorry. All right, here we are. This is a video of all videos, right? I mean, my goodness, I'm just hitting things, and help is coming from the cosmic unknown. We definitely know that Karen Reed has divine presence over her in this case. Wisdom is needed. And I'm going to tell you this. I've been doing a few little shorts on these people, and the same cards are coming out. And you see that I shuffle. And why? Because they're all in it together. This is especially very good. The next 30 days are very important. You see this. Let's take one more. And yes, it is time for all of them to do the right thing for Karen. I want to take one more kipper to end this video. I always love being with you, and the time flies by so quickly. My gosh. A mature man. Yeah, that's going to be Attorney Martin Weinberg, who sets this everything in. I will guarantee you that they are looking at the verdict forms right now. So my conclusion based on this is that little hot mic moment from Auntie Bev, and that's my opinion, that it came from her and that she was talking to a bailiff or someone in authority there. My opinion only. I could be wrong, I'm going to say that, but that's my opinion, that she was talking. I can tell you that Attorney Weinberg they're doing everything that they can do to get down to the dirty here. This is where the rubber meets the road, and if they find out that jury form was not changed, oh my, you are going to see a complete hot mess. I'm going to say I still stand behind what I feel is Bev is going to come back. And oh, by the way, you see where I said this in the last message? I'm going to put it right here. There is a concern. I know that there is a concern from the CW, because the CW and a message of concern. There was a concerning message come out in the last reading. I believe it had to do with this. I believe that the concerning message was, we didn't change these, did we? So this is, I mean, Bev's going to have to show her hand. She's going to have to do, if she doesn't, there's an appeal anyway. And believe me, all of this hot mic hot mess will be brought up in an appeal. And I can tell you this, the governor, if this is Auntie Bev, the governor will be like, she's going to put her thumb on it. She's done. Everybody is done with all these little mistakes that they want to just sweep under the rug. So just stay tuned, because the next few days, I believe today is the 12th, I think something started percolating yesterday. We're going to see today, tomorrow, Wednesday, some things just kind of start percolating. That's a good word. And then we're going to start seeing some different things happen. More things for the cops and the troopers coming out. More things. So these next 30 days, and I'm going to tell you, I don't like Mercury retrogrades, but in this case, I love it. Why? Because the past is dredged up again, but now we see clearer. You can see these things clearer because it slows you down. And I'm going to tell you, help from the cosmic unknown. Well, you see these are moon phases, but there's an orbit and other planets around here, and Mercury is one of them. Oh, it's getting good, my darlings. Hang in there, because this story is really about to start unfolding. And like I said, at breakneck speeds. And before long, we are going to see them. All the king's horses and all the king's men could never put Bev together again. Gonna be pretty bad, but good for justice. And that's, you know what? Let me dig that out. Let me dig that out. That is exactly what everyone really wants. We want to see justice for John, and we want to see Karen Reed freed. And I want to see the Netflix. That one is going to be good. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I love it when you're with me seeing crime, because we see crime unfold. Oh my goodness, it's unnerving to watch this, quite frankly. And it's one of those things that you can just get consumed with it. But thank you again. Please do me a favor, like and subscribe. Click on that notification bell, because, oh my gosh, we've got more things coming out. And I want to say this. I love all of your comments, and I love the fact that each of you are talking to each other. Thank you all for being so kind and for your thoughts. I try to answer each and every one of you. And I'm going to say we're going to continue, and I will be going live one of these days. We're going to be talking about it. I'm not quite ready yet, but I will be. So hang in there. I love each and every one of you, and you know what I'm saying, right? Thank you so much for being here and for wanting to always do the right thing. Be safe, be watchmen. And I will see you again next time, and hang in there, because this is another video YouTube thinks you'll be interested in, and you know, I do too.